Hi, my name is Lisa, and this is my Dreams to Reality barn story. 5 years after building our home in Newbury, Mass., and over 20 years of leasing and boarding horses at other facilities, we were able to build my dream barn and bring my horses home. I have put together this presentation from photos taken during construction. Now, 7 years later, I will follow up with other videos on how the construction has held up and what has or has not worked for us. After looking at many local barns and builders, I decided to build a Morton barn. Morton has a reputation for building a functional, durable horse barn, and they will fully warranty all their work and products. To save money, we handled the coordination of site prep. We cleared and leveled the area for the barn and small arena. We live adjacent to the marsh, and a high water table is a consideration throughout the construction process. Although it seemed like only a slight rise in the grade, when we were leveling for the barn, it became obvious that we would need a retaining wall. It seems like there are always many unexpected expenses when completing any building project. Electric and water were run over from the house. After inspecting the site, Morton gave the go-ahead and the barn supplies were delivered. It was amazing how organized and experienced the crew was in unloading the barn. I was pretty impressed by the quality of their equipment, including this really cool truck with the built-in forklift. The next day, we received delivery of a dumpster, the all-important porta potty, and a front-end loader equipped with a post hole digger, and another big machine. The main posts have been placed. Framing has been put up. Roof and windows are installed. While 2 crew members work on the outside, 2 others start to build the individual horse stalls and complete the interior. Morton has completed their work. They will do a final cleanup and quality check prior to finishing up. Work continues on the site. After much consideration, I opted for vinyl fencing. Stalls have a stone dust base and rubber mats. Preparing the stalls is my job, and it's time to start shoveling. And this is Fred's job, installing a perimeter drain around the riding arena and the barn. Fred and 2 of our friends that are electricians install the wiring. We had a concrete floor poured, and I polyurethaned the yellow pine on the outside of the stalls and in the alley. A final check of the interior, hanging buckets, installing feeders, and more about those feeders later. Final outside preparations included a last layer of washed sand for the arena and a gravel driveway. On October 1st, Dixie, just turning 3 at the time, came from her breeders Frank and Mary Darling's facility in New Hampshire, and Compass, my thoroughbred, who was boarded locally, moved into their new home. There is no way that I can express how lucky I feel to be able to have my horses home with me. Looking out my home office door at them while they play or nap is simply priceless. Over the past 7 years, we have made some improvements and changes to the initial setup, and I'll be sharing these with you in future videos.